Hey everyone, welcome back to Meals with Marlene, episode 5. And as you all know, I don't only love to sell homes, I also love to cook. Today we are cooking in the kitchen at 10680 Old Scugog Rd. This house is only 3 years old and it has a beautiful kitchen. It also has a beautiful outdoor kitchen space that we're gonna go cook on the barbecue actually after. We are making maple mustard grilled chicken today. So the chicken has to marinate. You can marinate for about 4 hours minimum. I prefer if you marinate it overnight. It actually gets more flavor and tenderness. I want to show you all this book I bought. It's called the President's Choice Barbecue Cookbook. I got this many years ago, and I got it from Loblaws. And I don't know if you could get it anymore or find it online somewhere, but it has amazing recipes in it. But the one I chose today, which I make all the time, for years I've been making this, is called maple mustard grilled chicken. And again, the recipe can be found in the captions below. So we're gonna start by making the marinade, and then we put it on the chicken, and then we marinate it overnight. So the first thing we're going to need, again, our wonderful, and I love this, Dijon mustard. This goes in so many recipes. So for the Dijon, we need 2 tablespoons of Dijon. Running out of Dijon, I'm gonna have to make a trip to the grocery store to grab more. We are then going to add 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I really like this as well. I always, as I said before, I always put extra Dijon because I really like the flavor of it. And you can never put too much in. 3 tablespoons of this. Now this recipe actually will do 6 chicken breasts. However, I find I really like a lot of marinade, so I do 4 chicken breasts typically. And next we are going to add in half a cup of oil. This again is the olive oil that we get from Greece. Our friend brings this from Greece. As I told you, they have a olive tree farm, so it's amazing olive oil. You can use peanut oil, avocado oil, but basically a half a cup. Alrighty, so we're gonna add the half a cup of olive oil. And then we are going to put half a cup of pure maple syrup. We get our maple syrup from basically a lot of the local maple syrup farms. We know people who actually make maple syrup, and other local farms in the area we get it from. And we are going to add a teaspoon of garlic. I prefer to use fresh garlic. However, just for this particular case, I'm going to use the garlic in the jar, and we're going to put a teaspoon of that in. Alrighty, put some pepper in, just some ground pepper. Now that we have all our ingredients in, we are going to stir it. And then we are going to pour it over our chicken breasts. So there's different chicken breasts that you can use. You can use regular boneless chicken breasts. I like the bone-in chicken breasts, and with the skin is really good too, because it's more tender, and it's harder to eat, obviously, more work, but it works out. It comes out a lot tastier and tender. So now that this is all ready to go, I'm gonna get my chicken. I'm gonna pour it over top of the chicken breasts. And then we're gonna let this marinate. I know there's only 1 in here, but I actually have 4 other ones going. We're gonna let this marinate. Again, 4 hours minimum. Overnight is definitely better. So we're gonna get our chicken breast out of the fridge after it's been marinating overnight. And we're gonna see how this turned out. So yummy. And you can see that it's absorbed a lot of the sauce. We're gonna go out to the barbecue now in our kitchen area here at Old Scugog Rd and cook this chicken up. Welcome to this fabulous living space. So we are going to chicken on. We're gonna put the chicken on, and then as they're cooking, we can baste them. So that is basically getting the baster as they're cooking. I cook them on low. Usually once they're kind of cooked a little bit more is when you would baste it. Right now they already have the sauce on them. So we're gonna close this up, let them cook, put on a bit lower, and let them cook. Alrighty, so the chicken is all done, and we're going to do a taste test. Put it on the plate here. Yummy. This is nice with a fresh salad. Actually, just chicken and salad is really good. All right. Now for the taste. This backyard is perfect for these outdoor barbecues and hosting get-togethers. Alrighty, here we go. Love it. If you're looking to have a meal cooked in your kitchen, call me anytime. Have a great day.